As a shiny hunter, in my mind, with a new generation of Pokemon, comes a whole new slew of shinies to collect. I'm going to share with you what I think the shiny forms of Pawmi, Smoliv, and Lechonk will look like in the new Pokemon games. Let's get to it. Hello everybody and welcome! Today I am bringing you a brand new video discussing what I think the shiny forms of Pawmi, Smoliv, and Lechonk will look like in Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. At the start of the month, June 1st, we got a brand new trailer for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet that showcased 3 new Pokemon that we can assume are early on in the game. And I'm here to tell you what I think their shinies will look like. As an avid shiny collector, that's kind of where my mind goes almost immediately. So I think it's fun to make these kinds of videos and sort of revisit them later to see how right or how incredibly wrong I was in these predictions. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with our first one, Pawmi. Pawmi looks like this normally. It is what we assume to be our Pikachu clone for the region. Every generation has a new electric type mouse Pokemon, and Pawmi is ours for Gen 9. Here's what it looks like now, and I think this is going to be a very subtle change. It's going to end up looking like this, a lighter sort of version of Pawmi. Not much else going on. I mean, Pikachu shiny is sort of disappointing. A Molten shiny is disappointing. Plusle shiny is disappointing. Togedemaru shiny is disappointing. I think they keep that trend of disappointing Pikachu clone shinies. So here's Pawmi. This is what I have going on with it. I think it's going to be overall kind of disappointing. Now, that's not what I want to happen. That's kind of what I'm predicting Game Freak will end up going with. Next up, we have Smoliv. A lot of people sort of fell in love with this Pokemon. It looks very, very silly. Definitely not a typical design for Game Freak, but I love this. I'm very excited to add Smoliv to my team. Here's what it looks like currently, but the shiny, I'm very proud of this. I feel like it's a very typical idea, but in order to make this happen, I had to do a lot of work in Photoshop, and I'm not a Photoshop person, but I did my best, and I think Smoliv will end up looking like this, and yes, typical of black olive instead of the green olive. I think that's just the play here. I think it's a very, easy shiny to predict, but I think this would really work. So the top, the olive part will be like a black olive, and then like a really fall and autumn vibe on the bottom half where its face is. So a lot of grass type Pokemon, a lot of people assume go towards like an autumn, a fall sort of theme. That's kind of what I went with here with Smoliv. I thought it just fit, and I like the vibe, and it's very different. They clash. The black and the brown really clash together, and I like that. I'm a fan of that. I like shinies that are very different from their normal form. So I think this really works out, and I hope you all agree that this is what Game Freak is going to end up going with. Last but certainly not least is our boy Lechonk. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I can't say its name without going Lechonk like a little French. Anyway, yeah, the internet literally broke over Lechonk. It is probably the most amazing Pokemon that we've seen in the last couple generations. As far as Route 1 Pokemon go, I'm actually going to enjoy my time on Route 1 if this is the Pokemon that I get to see over and over again. Anyway, Lechonk, I will say, gave me the toughest time when I was coming up with the shiny forms here. So I will be honest, this is probably going to be very disappointing. Very much not what's going to happen, but this is my best prediction. So I have Lechonk looking like this. My main focal point was the pink. So pigs, pink. It makes sense, but I don't think they're gonna make the body pink. I was gonna make the body pink, but I think just the nose and the feet works really well, and then the body itself gets like a really nice blue. It could be a little bit darker, a little bit lighter, but I think this shade in the middle kind of works really well, and the face part gets a little bit darker. I just like the vibe. There's a lot of different colors going on here. It's not just one single color, which I appreciate. Lechonk does have a couple different colors going on. So I pinpointed each one. So I grouped the nose and the feet together, the ears and the face together where it's sort of that one same color, and then the body itself as a different one. So I sort of made those groupings those specific colors because I don't know, I just like the vibe, and again, I really don't know what they go with here. I mean, I think pink is too stereotypical, too easy to predict, almost more easy than Smoliv, easier than Smolivs to predict. But I don't know. I think the pink had to be in there somewhere. So I made the nose and little toesies of pink there. But let me know what you guys think if this is what the shiny for Lechonk should look like. That about does it for my predictions. As new Pokemon continue to be announced for Gen 9, I will continue making videos like this one, showcasing what I predict their shiny forms to look like. If you enjoyed this video, please show some love by liking the video, commenting your thoughts on my predictions, or giving me your own, and subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so yet. Stay tuned for more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet news, information, and fun videos like this one. Until next time, stay happy, stay healthy, stay hydrated, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace!